What's up? I'm on Vindictus, all that good stuff. My day's going pretty good, hopefully yours is. You can always leave a comment on that if you wish. Many work behind the scenes, to where it is you cannot see for what it is that happens to be them, or even know upon the fact it was actually them that happened to do for what it is you happen to see as the end result. The only thing you get to see is the end result. But in the shadows, some happen to work, not wishing to be acknowledged. They know for what it is they have done for their work. Many things that you happen to take and be able to do, or have as for what it is you see or do, are such as this, where one had input, but you do not know such of them in this, except for what it is they happen to contribute. In the shadow is how they happen to contribute. Many do not wish to be acknowledged for what it is they've done. They do not wish to have the limelight for what it is, or be acknowledged. But in the shadow, they happen to work. Many choose to do this amongst for how they work, never knowing for who it is that has happened to contribute, or what it is amongst this. What is it that they have contributed? In the shadow, behind the scenes, for what it is amongst your products and other things, proof of this you have seen. Many do not wish to have for what it would be that would be fame, for what it is they have done. So they do not release for who it is that has done and their name. Or they do not wish to have such credit. They know for what they have done, that is good enough credit. Many happen to work such as this. Very few even find out for what it is behind these scenes they have done. In the shadow, for what it is they have done. Many do so to keep for what is a secret, or what they wish to not to reveal as their secret. But many just do so they do not have to deal with for what it is that would be the fame for what it is they have done. For them, that is the way they wish to operate. In the shadows, for what it is they wish to operate. But then again, there's also ones that do it openly. In the shadows, but you know who for what it is and how they have done. But in the shadows, it's the only way you can find out for what they have done. Many wish to not be seen nor known for what it is they have contributed. You may never have known. No matter if it is they wish or not. The way they wish to operate. You cannot tell them they cannot. But behind the scenes, these happen to work. Kings amongst men that you cannot know for who they are and for what they have done. They get the credit, but you do not know for what they have done. Nor will it be that you ever will. For that is what they wish to have amongst this deal. But many work amongst the shadow that you do not know. Even pulling strings that are there that you do not know. More matters for what it is they happen to contribute. Is it something good or is it bad for what they contribute? But behind the scenes there are many kings amongst men, and there are many that have done things that you do not know, nor will it be a shadow of for what you could know. Many tales could there be, if it were these things you were to see. Many misconceptions amongst these kinds of things. May it be these things you understand for what it is, and why they have done for what it is. Many do not wish to be acknowledged for what it is. They already know, and they hide that knowledge. Depends upon for why and what. Many times you find out the when and what. Later on, when it's not an issue. What is it? Declassified information when it's no longer an issue. Amongst the more covert versions and explaining of this, secrets and other things such as this, as well as just for what it would be that would be normal individuals, anonymous for what it is they have done for what they needed to do, these individuals. Many wish it to be that way, and behind the scenes, they do for what you have seen. But many think this has been true for what it is. The information of for who has been hidden because that is what they wish. But not always wise to do such things as this. When the shadow happens to come out, and for what it is they happen to do, and what it's about, when it happens to be revealed, is it good or bad for what they have revealed? But behind the scenes, many happen to work. You never know for what it is. What you have seen, you may have seen their work. Well, that looks like all the time I have for now, so until next time.